So what we're doing here is we've got a bit of a downstay going, we've got some distractions around us. We're just trying to desensitize the dog to their environment to make them more comfortable and more relaxed in this scenario. What this is going to do is going to help the owners be able to walk the dog through higher levels of distraction, and the dogs learn to be able to cope with that level of distraction so that they're more balanced and easy to manage. It also helps create a more confident and calm dog. Down. Down. Good. So as I'm walking around, what I'll look for is I'll look for points where the dog's struggling. So for example, if the dog started to freak out at the noises of kids, I may plonk myself 20 meters away from the kids and put the dog on a down and just let it get used to that noise, get used to that different stimuli so that it understands what we want from it around that specific scenario. Got a really busy dog, so a dog that's got a busy brain, can't sit still or it can't kind of de-escalate. This exercise here is really good. These two dogs here, Archie and Lulu, are very similar. They're quite young still, but they struggle to sit still. So by us kind of forcing them to sit still and not giving them an option, it's kind of like meditation. So it just teaches their brain to calm down and relax. So what I'm doing is I'm correcting the dog for any kind of trying to dig, any grass eating, the dog's staring at anything for too long, anything where the dog's losing too much focus from me, down, and I'm just trying to keep the dog's focus on me, which is going to calm the dog's brain. Hey guys, I've got Mouse here. What's happened is he just got distracted by Todd the cat. So I'm going to show you how I'd utilize the remote collar to get a dog to lose focus from a distraction. Couple of things I want to take into account. The first one is how close am I to the distraction. So I'm going to create a little bit of distance, which gives me a little bit more time. This cat tends to walk towards the dogs a lot, so might be moving back from the cat a little bit just to give me a bit more time before he fires up. Leave. Good. So what I'm doing is I'm giving him a leave command. I'm on about a level 5 on the collar. Leave, leave, good. Good. So the second he focuses or fixates on the cat, I just gave him a leave with actually a tap on the collar. I was only on about a level 5 and he straight away refocused. So this is just due to the conditioning we've been doing. The dog's becoming a lot more sensitive or a lot more aware of the collar, but it's also becoming a lot more aware of me and my voice. So it's a lot easier to kind of refocus the dog. Leave. Good. So what's happening is the dog shows intent, ears forward, mouth shut, leaning into the cat. The second I see that, I'm giving the dog the leave command. Leave, leave. Good. And you can do this without an e-collar. You could just use a long line or even a slip lead or whatever tool you're using to gain focus from the dog. So the second the dog focuses, leave. Good. Tap and refocus. Just be aware I have done a lot of conditioning with the collar first so the dog understands it a lot more, so it becomes a lot easier just because, like I said, that communication's already there. We're out here with the pack today and we're just doing a bit of behavioural stuff. Throughout the day I'm just going to be pinpointing little things I'm looking out for and going through body posture and what is and isn't okay, so it just upskills you guys a little bit on what you should be looking out for in your dog. So here we've got Archie, a big Amstaff. So if you look at his body posture, tail high, head up, lurking, kind of bunting dogs, his body posture, he's kind of moving around, trying to control the energy. So I'm going to keep my eye on him because he's a dog that is going to potentially try to correct other dogs or put other dogs in their place. But I don't want him to do that because at the end of the day, I'm in control here, not him. So that's what I'm looking out for, is little things like that. So here we've got Frankie and Bailey, and then we've got Martin at the back there. So Frankie's a bit uncertain, and what's happening is Bailey's trying to control that energy. So they kind of draw towards a dog that's showing insecurities or problems because they want to control that because they see that as a threat to the pack. So what I need to do is watch this, that it doesn't get too far, because they are just trying to communicate, but I don't want them to communicate the wrong thing or bust Frankie's confidence. So my goal here is to advocate for Frankie if I need to, and push the other dogs away. Oi. 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 Sit. 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 Good. So what I just did there was I followed through. I'm just going to keep working on this dog because it's quite wound, and you can see the energy in it. It's highly strung, so that's a dog that I'm going to keep my eye on too. So I'm looking for that high energy or that highly strung dog that's constant, can't kind of calm down. And I'm just going to keep working on it. Every time it kind of escalates too far, I'll de-escalate it and bring it back down a notch. So I'm going to just keep doing this until the dog starts to de-escalate on a slight slope like that throughout the day. So you can see after the dogs interacted with Frankie and they kind of put a bit of pressure on him and kind of communicated, he's now started to join the pack, so he's not off on his own again. So what you'll find is this dog's going to keep coming into the pack and leaving the pack, and the dogs, every time he leaves the pack, the dogs are going to gravitate towards him and try to bring him back in, because at the end of the day the dogs want to be a part of the pack, so they want to draw in towards the leader and follow the leader. They gravitate towards pressure. Think about a horse that flees. This is the complete opposite to a horse. So Gemma here, the little Amstaff we've got, is our little working dog, so she helps correct the other dogs. So if they get out of control, she'll gravitate towards them and kind of de-escalate them. So we haven't really taught her it. She's naturally kind of done it on her own. But what we've done is we just haven't really put boundaries in place about her behaviors around the dogs. Finding a dog like this is quite tricky, and it is a very specific type of dog, so she's kind of worth her weight in gold. But her job is to keep order in the pack. So if things escalate or they get out of hand, she's going to move in and push them out of the way and take control of it. She's going to let off different scents throughout the day, and that scent is kind of her spray, and she sprays that spray in the air to kind of assert her dominance in the pack, and the other dogs will smell it and de-escalate. And she's taught them that through the way she's interacted. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video.